Hi, fairy friends. Me again. Saturn and Libra. Okay, we're gonna jump right into it. First off, hit that fucking like button, right? Hit that shit. Like that bitch. Hit that bitch. Hit that shit. Don't hit that bitch. You will get in trouble. Don't hit that bitch. You may want to, but don't hit that bitch, okay? Do hit that like button, though. That'd be fucking grand. If you want to inquire about personal readings, you can email me, greenfairytarot@gmail.com. I work it out. It's like $1 a minute, so $44 for a 44-minute reading. If you just want me to send you a video, like you just email me if you have a topic you want me to pull on, or you just need general reading. I'll probably go over, to be honest. Like let's get real, right? So because I don't like to stop my readings until I feel like I've concluded something. So 44 minutes, that's the least that you'll get. So $44 for a video. Me send you the video. If you'd rather do a face-to-face kind of thing, like through Google Meets or through Zoom or some shit like that, then it's $55. All right. Originally, it's $55 for 55 minutes, but don't be surprised if I go over. I won't fucking charge you, okay? I promise. $55 for like a interactive reading, you know. However long it goes is however long it goes. And $44 if you just are content with me filming the video and sending it to you. All right. So I can't even say that I would do the last video. I was like, well, it's $1 a minute, blah, 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 blah. But I mean, I got to thinking, like, why would you pay $44 for a 44-minute reading when you can pop onto YouTube and get this shit for an hour and 10 for free, right? So I'm going to switch it up a little bit from what I said in the Taurus reading, okay? So it's $44 if you just want me to email you the video response, and it's $55 if you would like to actually, like, you know, do it face-to-face, I guess, is the best way to put it. If you would like to have a virtual reading where we talk and shit like that. So, all right. I will put more information. Check the description for that. greenfairytarot@gmail.com if you're interested in one of those options. Or if you just want to donate, free will donation. My Cash App is # Green Fairy Tarot, okay? Spelled just everything. It's both of them are spelled just like on the channel. Alrighty? Helps me out a lot. Otherwise, hey, hit that like button, baby. If you like what I do, you want to subscribe, please do. I always love to grow the fairy family. If this resonates and you think it would resonate for somebody else, please share it. By all means, share my shit. Okay. Libra. Saturn in Libra. Libra is the scales. Saturn is all about karmic lessons and limitations learned. Libra. So this should be a pretty interesting reading. Libra is actually ruled by Venus, not Saturn. But if I was going to assign a secondary planet, then it would probably be Saturn, because Libra is justice. And that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at today, right? So your Saturn could be in Libra. You could be dealing with a karmic Libra, or you could be facing repercussions, karma, or learning your limitations, or needing to expand in the area that Libra rules. So Libra rules, justice for one, social justice, justice in all forms. So social justice, corporate justice, criminal justice, civil cases, court systems, court cases, Libra also deals with like mediation. So you could be, maybe you could be somebody who just gets too involved. Like maybe you're somebody who's just always trying to play all sides, right? Like you don't want to get off the fence. You want to stay on the fence. Peacemaking, Libra rules that. So let's get to what the fuck did I just say? Justice. Mother of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, this could have something to do with inheritance. That's always sticky. Sticky, sticky, sticky. It's tricky to rock a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky, 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 tricky. Alright, timing is of the essence with you, Libra. Something's going on. Something's going on in your energy. What are you doing, boy? He's been doing that all day. Oh, and 3 the fuck came out. Look at that. Conclusions are within reach. You want tea? Tea? Look at your energy. Look, a win-win outcome is forecast. Look, it's the scales. Oh my gosh. So a court case is going to be wrapping up real soon. You are good enough. Virgo energy. All right. Excellent. I like where this is going already. All right. Had to get my kids some sweet tea and we're back, baby. All right. So let's see what you got. I'm loving this energy already. I'm being called to pull the fairy cards. I keep wanting to pull these moon cards. Do you like these moon cards, Libra? Somebody watching this, they like these moon cards. All right. We'll get a couple more moon cards. Fuck it. Nothing will come of this situation. Okay, I'm picking up court big time. Conclusions are within reach. Nothing will come of this situation. So somebody's trying to sue you, or if you got in some trouble, or you put your energies where they belong. It doesn't have to be a literal court case. You could just feel like you're under fire, you know? You could feel like, metaphorically, like you're on trial. Like, why is everybody on my ass? Like, what the fuck did I do? What? Blah, blah, blah. But seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a legit court case, just because this is Libra's energy. This is Saturn in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. I fucking love that. So this could be a civil suit. Here's. That's gonna be you. That's gonna be you singing, skipping out the courtroom. Suck it, bitch. I'm in a silly type mood. I got it. You're gonna be happy, Libra, okay? You're gonna be chill. You're gonna be like, suck it, bitch. Hit that bitch. Don't hit that bitch, okay? So your Saturn might actually not be in Libra. You could be dealing with a karmic Libra, however. Also, you could actually be Virgo or have that in your chart. I'm kind of picking up this is more of a like an environmental thing. Right? Now, that's not to say you don't have Libra in your chart. If you do, and if you're comfortable with, because I know all of us on the journey, sometimes we get like, we're not comfortable sharing shit about ourselves because, if you know, you know. But, yeah, if you're comfortable, go ahead and pop down if you do have Libra in your chart, because I would be interested to know. Because I'm really picking up, this is one of those realms. This is a sphere of divine influence, right? So Saturn is moving. If you're watching this, Saturn is, you're learning some pretty harsh lessons, or you're about to receive some karma, some good karma through the justice system, okay? I'm really picking that up. So, but I don't want to nail it down too much because I want to give you the opportunity to place the energies, right? Oh, excuse me. A fiery climax approaches. Adjustments are required. Okay. And your dreams need a practical plan. These are going all over the place. So a win-win outcome is forecast. Adjustments are required. So yeah, somebody's going to have to pay you probably. You are good enough. A fiery climax approaches. Somebody's slandering you, or this could be anything. Somebody, I'm hearing child support maybe. Something's going to reach a resolution. You have not been treated fairly in a situation. You've been wrongfully accused, or you've been denied certain privileges. Designed? You designed something? Maybe? This could be copyright. Designed certain monies? Monies is like money. It's another term for fucking money. Or compensation. Like fiscal compensation. Shit like that. You may have designed... This could be copyright. This could be copyright. You may have created something that people are trying to take the credit for. You could be at the copyright. If you have an idea that you haven't copyrighted, you need to fucking do it. Alright? You need to pop down to the clerk of court or what the fuck ever it is, and you need to get a copyright on your shit, okay? Whether it's a design you have or something. You designed something and you need to protect it. Or you're about to find out that somebody has been taking credit for something that you designed, something that you invented, right? Adjustments are required. You are getting your compensation. Don't let the past hold you back. You may be somebody who lets shit go a lot, which makes sense. Libra energy. You may let shit go a lot. Like, it's whatever. It's fine. I don't fucking care. If they want it so bad, let them fucking have it. Don't let your past hold you back, okay? You are the creator, ergo you deserve to be rewarded for that. The answers you need are coming. Yeah, you're going to find out who's doing what. Who's taking your shit. I saw Virgo again. Which is strange. I'm going to go out on a I'm going to go out on a branch here. Is that what I'm trying to say? Go out on a branch. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm going to go out on a limb. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm finna say. I'm going to go out on a limb here and just because Virgo energy usually is very hardworking and very dedicated and very passionate. I'm not saying there aren't karmic Virgos who wouldn't steal your shit and pass it off as their own. I mean, people are people. But I'm going to guess this is probably your energy. If you don't have Virgo in your chart, then you're in, like, Virgoian energy, okay? You worked really hard. Like, you poured your fucking heart and soul into something. And somebody's trying to take credit for it. Yeah, your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah, you can't be so careless about this. You can't be so laissez-faire, right? That's what's been holding you back. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Nice. Aries and Capricorn right there, side by side. Yeah, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Look at the bigger picture, okay? You deserve compensation for your work. You deserve credit for your work, okay? You deserve to be recognized for your work. You deserve your cut, all right? You made a contribution to something. You deserve to be compensated for that, all right? That is a universal law. That is a karmic law. That is a karmic law. Reciprocity is built into the universe. The gods don't like it when one of their children pours their heart and soul into something and they receive nothing for it, right? Like, you work, you deserve to be paid, okay? You contributed, you deserve some credit, all right? It's your project. Nobody, they don't get to just fucking steal it from you, okay? And compensation changes over the centuries. The idea of it, right? So our ancestors, if you know anything about like ancient Greek, ancient Roman philosophers and shit like that, there's a lot of pseudos. So you'll find writers like pseudo Aristotle, pseudo Plato, pseudo, I don't fucking know, Iamblichus, pseudo, what was old boy's name? Porphyry or some shit like that. Anyway, dotted with pseudos. Pseudos were all over. But, and it's interesting because plagiarism now is like a crime. Back then it wasn't, because the idea was you are, by putting the master, whoever your master was, right, whether you were Aristotelian or whether you were Platonic or, you know, whoever you studied and followed, whoever's poetry you loved, they wouldn't take other people's work and put their name on it. They would write their work and then put the master's name on it. So, almost like reverse plagiarism. Like in the ancient world, they would credit those who came before, right? So they would write something and say, you know, Aristotle wrote this, right? And the idea was they were compensating the master, so to speak. They were compensating the master for all the wisdom that they had gleaned from them by giving them the credit for their work, okay? And that was a well and fine thing to do back then, right? But times have now changed, and humanity has realized that it's okay when you put your own ideas out there to take credit. In fact, I would argue that the divine, because the divine controls and directs the course of human history, that perhaps the whole reason why we even have the concept of plagiarism as we have it in the modern era is because it was their will that we would recognize that we deserve, when we create something, we deserve compensation unto ourselves. Am I making sense? I'm trying to. I'm really trying to. So even though it was sweet of them back in the gap to want to credit their ideas to their masters who could have lived 2, 3, 4, 500 years, 1,000 years before they did, you know, ancients to the ancients, even though it seems like a sweet thing to do, and it was, the gods seem to have determined that it is far better for people to receive credit for their work, period, right? So that's what book dedications are, right? Instead of taking our work and putting the name of someone we greatly admire onto it and saying that it was theirs, what we do now instead is dedicate, right? So if I were to write a philosophical treatise, I would, instead of saying, "Ooh, look, Aristotle wrote it," I would say, this work is dedicated to the memory of Aristotle. This work is dedicated to the memory of Plato. This work is dedicated to the memory of Plotinus, Iamblichus. You know, let's go back even fucking further. Socrates, even further. Pythagoras, right? Like, see what I'm getting at? Like, that's what we do, book dedications now. So that way we get our win-win outcome. Okay? So this is, I'm sorry, I'm filling with this. I can't get this shit straight and it's driving me nuts. So that is what is going on with you. You could be in some kind of situation where I talk a lot about writing, so somebody could have stolen. Maybe you're a philosopher, right? Maybe you write treatises. Whatever the situation may be, it is time for you to receive credit for your contribution. Plain and simple. And this is really driving me nuts, you guys. I promise I won't dick around like this on your personal readings. I promise I will not dick around like this, okay? And if I do, you will not be charged extra for it. So, $55 if you want to do something like face-to-face, like over, not Skype, but over like Zoom. $44 if you just want me to pull your cards and send you the video. So, and it'll go probably an hour. Because knowing me, I go for a long time. So, I don't want to put like dollars to minutes thing on it. You know what I mean? So, all right. A time for healing. Yeah, you're used to this. I'm picking up, okay? Luck is on your side. That's good. You're used to this kind of thing. Like, this has been too much. This happens to you too much, okay? Too much. No. It's time. It's time for you to start receiving compensation. Work for your work. Yeah, for the work that you do, okay? I'm picking up heavy Virgo energy. I really am. Because Virgo is like, mother-in-law. Is your mother-in-law Virgo? Or is your mother-in-law stealing your shit? I don't know. Somebody, because they're your in-law, could be manipulating you into letting them take credit. Okay? Because Virgo is very much and I say this with the utmost respect, fucking most respect. Virgo is very much like the humble servant kind of energy in the zodiac, right? Like Virgo just wants to serve. Virgo wants to be of service, right? That's how Virgo energy is most happy, right? When they are doing good things for other people. Let's just put it out there. And so if it makes you happy to be of service, then the compensation side might fall a little to the wayside. You might be a little more willing to let people take credit for your shit because you're just happy that it got done. You're just happy that the community is served, right? So it's time for you to receive what you rightfully deserve, okay? Out of bounds, pregnancy again. That shit's coming out. Somebody thinks they can take advantage of you because you're a fucking family member. I'm not even playing around. Father! What? What the fuck? Father, mother-in-law and father. So something fishy's going on here. I can feel it already. I pulled on this energy in a channeled message, I think. Yeah, so one of the reasons you're having such a difficult time... Viable. Okay, yeah. One of the reasons you're having such a difficult time asserting yourself in this situation is because these people are your family, right? This is like the father of your child, and so like your husband and your mother-in-law, okay? Like somebody's expecting you to be okay with basically working for free, right? Somebody's expecting you to be okay with never receiving compensation. This could be even like babysitting or daycare or some shit. Like you might have to take somebody to court to get paid because maybe you've been watching their children, right? Maybe you've been giving out daycare or something, some shit like that. So that's only if it's not some kind of like creative pursuit, okay? Because fertility also speaks of creativity, right? So you could be pregnant with an idea, very much. You could be pregnant with a piece of art, a piece of music, a novel, a piece of literature, that kind of thing. And somebody thinks that you should just be oh so very willing to let them have at that. But the gods are saying no. Enough is enough. Adjustments are required, okay? Enough is enough. Yeah, somebody thinks that because they had your baby or because you had their baby, that means they are entitled to the fruits of your labor, your creativity. They're not. A very jealous person will quarrel with you already. Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, already. Some maybe even try to say that you're the one stealing from them. But everything's going to pan out. Okay? Don't let your past hold you back. You will be happiest when helping others. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? You got Virgo in your fucking chart. I can fucking sense it. Okay? I can sense it. No, don't let your past hold your back. Hold your back. Hold her back. Don't let her past hold her back. Weird. You might be cross-watching. Some of you could be cross-watching, right? Like, could be worried, like, oh, my partner always gives and gives and gives for free. And you might, you could be cross-watching. But yeah, you'll be happiest when helping others. See? And people take advantage of that. People know that it makes you happy. You get a sense of fulfillment, contentment from being of service. So they take advantage of that. You could have collaborated with somebody. I mean, absolutely. This is a collaboration where both of your names were supposed to be on it. You could be a ghostwriter. You are ambitious and impatient. Be patient. You will succeed. A win-win outcome. I'm going to put that on win-win outcome as forecast. Or is that conclusions are within reach? That's where that goes. So you could really want this to come to this situation to resolve itself. Like, you could have just been pushed to your limit with this. Like, you know what I mean? This is one of those enough is enough situations. Sorry, I'm fiddling with my dreads here. I'm locking my bangs. I've been half in, half out. Do I lock the bangs? Don't I lock the bangs? Fuck it, I'm locking the bangs. All right. I don't ever have to worry about cutting my bangs again, then do I? Yeah, so you really just want this to wrap up. But you're going to have to let it run its course. A win-win outcome is forecast. Let it run its course, okay? A win-win outcome is forecast. You have a secret. Guard it well for a month. Interesting. That could be a piece of evidence. You could have some kind of ace. Oh, I keep using the writer because I'm a writer of sorts myself. So I keep, this is the thing that it just comes to mind. Keep your manuscript. Okay? You might have the manuscript. You have a secret. Guard it well for a month. Because this situation where somebody could be trying to pass off a novel as theirs or as solely theirs. But what they don't realize and what your ace in the hole, okay, is the fact that you have a draft. You have an earlier copy. You could present that to the judge and be like, well, if I had nothing at all to do with this project, or if this wasn't originally my idea, why do I have the manuscript from 2 years ago. Boom. Right? Especially if it's been saved electronically, because then it's dated. It's like time-stamped, like dated and shit, right? That's even better. Because if it was just like a notebook, it would be like anybody could write a notebook. Yeah, so that's why you need to keep it a secret. If this is songs, prints, if this is, like I said earlier, a manuscript for anything, you know, receipts, excuse me, whatever it is, you have something that proves you're the original artist or the original author, okay, or proves that you did the work, okay, that proves that you upheld your end of the contract. You upheld your end of the contract. But I'm picking up this is something that could be forged, right? Like a manuscript, right? So keep it secret, right? Because the last thing you need is for somebody to grab a beat up old notebook and write some shit down, write 40 fucking pages of gibberish and say that that's the original manuscript, right? So don't tell anybody. You're going to find something in your records, if you haven't already, that basically proves you're the original author, or that proves you held up your end of the deal. You held up your end of the bargain. You held up your end of the contract. Okay? But you don't need to share this. You need to keep it hush hush. That's going to be your ace in the hole. That's going to be your smoking gun. All right? Adjustments are required. Let's see what we get. Speculate and you will be rewarded. So you know what's going on. You know what's going on. You might not think you do at the moment, but you do. You know what's going on. If you have a hunch, an inclination, a suspicion, you're dead on. Okay? I low-key love that stick. Speculate and you will be rewarded. You're highly intuitive. That's what that stick says. You intuitively know exactly what's going on. Now you just need proof. That's what you're going to get. You have a secret. You're going to find the proof, but you need to guard it well for a month. A month at least, you know. Could just be like 2 or 3 weeks until you go to court. Could be 2 or 3 years. I don't know, but whatever it is, don't tell anybody that you have it. Except maybe your lawyer, if you need a lawyer. The answers you need are coming. From China? I don't know. You are loved for the way you are. Don't try to be different. Okay. There is nothing you need to do. Let's pull index. Let's pull the index. Let's see what they're thinking. Aunt. You could be the aunt. Let me see. Father of Wands. There we go again. This could be like, I don't... There's some weird shady family shit going on. I don't know what... You could be owed part of a family business. Did you ever hear the story of the Jamesons? The Jameson family? They disappeared. I'm fascinated with that case, by the way. But the reason I mention it is because Bobby Jameson had a falling out with his father, Bob Jameson. Because this, oh my God, this is right on the fucking money. All right. Bobby Jameson worked for zero pay at the gas station that his father, Bob, owned and ran. The reason Bobby worked for free at his father's gas station was because it was understood. I don't know if it was a verbal contract or what, but the bargain was, the deal was, Bobby worked for free for his dad, and then in return he would inherit half of the company, half of the gas station. He would become partial owner to it. All right, and then by being the owner, that's of course how he would receive his compensation. They had a massive falling out when Bob, I think he sold it. Like, he sold the gas station out from underneath Bobby. So Bobby put in all those years of hard work and free labor, the fuck for nothing. Okay? This is some very similar situation to what's going on here. And this may only be one or two of you in that particular example. But this is very similar. Something very similar is happening. Okay? The answers you need are coming probably from an aunt. So you could have an aunt who's a lawyer, or you could have an aunt who's just on your side, who just sees the struggle and supports you, who's going to give you an important tidbit. Hey, go get these or here's these papers, here's these receipts, I found this, or this is this person's motivation, or this is what they're planning to do. Like, hey, so-and-so's, hey, imagine if Bobby had an aunt. I prefer aunt. Imagine if Bobby had an aunt who was like, hey, Bobby, your dad's going to fucking sell that gas station. So you need to get your share now. He has no intention of sharing ownership of this establishment with you. He's going to fucking sell it instead. That was his plan all along. So someone's gonna reveal that to you. Okay? You have an aunt who's gonna be of great service. About fucking time, right? It's about time somebody was a great service for you, because you're such a great service for everybody else. Virgo and Libra actually cusp each other, so you could be a Virgo Libra cusp. They actually do. Those two energies blend very, very well together. All right, you are good enough. You are good enough. Give me that. Give me that. Beware an unexpected person. You have nothing to worry about. Somebody's going to try to maybe defame you. Somebody could try to bring in like a character assassinations coming to mind. Somebody could try to bring in like a witness or something to say that you aren't a good person, you don't work hard, you didn't do half the work. Don't for a second get perturbed or flustered or agitated by this, because it's going to be very, very apparent that your contribution is going to be apparent. It's just someone's attempt to assassinate your character. All right, a fiery climax approaches. A man and a woman will shortly annoy you. What did I say? Father and mother-in-law, right there. A man and a woman will shortly annoy you. Hold on. Okay, so I had to help my kid get some sweet tea. So, a little gross, but I had the sensation of... Pick him up. Pick him up. I had the sensation like of a smell of piss. Okay? Somebody's going to be pissing themselves. These people are going to be pissing themselves. A man and a woman will shortly annoy you, coming out over a fiery climax approaches. Whatever you've got hidden up your sleeve, whatever your ace in the hole is, it's going to be leaving these people pissing themselves. Like, oh, fuck, I forgot about that. Or, oh, fuck, you have that? Or, oh, fuck, you kept that? Or, like, they're going to be pissing themselves like, oh, fuck. We're done. But it says a win-win outcome is forecast. So this isn't going to be anything that's like you're going to have to compromise. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. You will meet a pleasant fellow traveler on a journey. And remember, aunt came out. So you've got a family member who's in your corner, okay? Somebody knows what's going on. They see your contribution and they want to help you to receive the compensation that you deserve, okay? You will meet a pleasant fellow traveler on a journey. So, I'm starting to get a little tired here. I apologize, Virgo. I apologize, Saturn and Libra. I might have to cut this a little short because I'm getting kind of tired. Yeah, collaboration. Father, mother-in-law, and you. Boom, right there. Or put your energies where they matter, right? Yeah. I heard contemplation, too. Somebody's seriously contemplating their choices. Son of Cups, Son of Swords. Okay. Sibling rivalry could have something to do with this. The Hanged Man. So this is an important lesson that you're going to learn about how to stand up for yourself. How to claim what's yours. How to not be bound up by other people's expectations of you. Yeah, see? Someone's lying. They're not telling you the whole truth. They're hiding something from you. Like, you're bound to these people, whatever this project is, but they're not compensating you. They're not treating you fairly. Okay? Daughter of Pentacles. You're worth a lot more than you know. You're worth a hell of a lot more than what these people are giving you. Okay? And it is time that you receive your fair share. Okay? It's time that you receive your fair share. So, this one's a little shorter than the others. I apologize for that. You can always get a hold of me if you would like me to pull further on your particular situation. We can discuss compensation. No, $44 if you just want a video response. $55 if you would like to talk, like, to me, like, if you'd like to do like a Zoom meeting or some shit like that. So, ooh, my personal readings usually go, I haven't done too many personal readings. The ones I have done in the past have been pro bono, and they usually go for about an hour. It's time to take action. See? I don't know what else to tell you. These people have been getting away with it. They've been taking advantage of your willingness to serve, your kind heart, your bursting creativity. Like, you have a lot of good ideas. Swords were all over that reading. You've got a lot of really good ideas. But you also got a lot of people who are opposed to you receiving your fair share. Anybody who opposes you is your opponent. You've got a lot of opponents. They don't want you to get your fair share. You're just supposed to be happy receiving nothing. That's not how it's going to play. Time to give. Boom. They're going to need to be giving to you. It's time for them to give back to you rather than constantly taking. Okay? So if you got to go to a court of law to get your shit, go to a court of law. Okay? If you got to lawyer up. If you got to sue somebody, you got to sue somebody. If you're getting sued, you're going to come out on top. It's like that Judge Judy shit where somebody tries to sue somebody else, but then Judge Judy rules in favor for the defendant. Like, I've seen a couple episodes like that where she's like, wait a second. You stole this motherfucker's car? Or wait a second. You were living in their apartment and didn't pay you? Like, come on. Like, you fucked up. So it's like, okay, you want $5,000 in compensation. I'm going to knock that down to $1,500, and then I'm going to make you pay this person $2,000. All right? Like some shit like that. It's something's going to be, but you both are going to end up happy. You're probably going to end up a little happier than they are because they're going to be the ones who have to compromise, is what I'm picking up. They may get to keep the rights to something, but they're still going to have to reward you. They're still going to have to compensate you for your contribution. All right? So their win-win outcast. Their win-win forecast. You may like Outcast. You may listen to Outcast. Their win-win in this situation is the fact that they get to fucking keep the rights to whatever it is. Right? They're not gonna get thrown the fucking jail for copyright infringement. Right? They're not gonna have to relinquish ownership of whatever the project or the piece or the whatever the fuck this is that we're talking about. Okay? That's their win. And if they're smart, they'll be fucking grateful for that. Your win is you finally get fair compensation. You may even get a bigger chunk than you even thought. You know what I mean? So their win is that they get to keep ownership. Your win is that you finally get the just compensation that you deserve. Okay? So, all right. I am going to leave it there. I sincerely hope this has helped. Yeah. You know where to find me.